Welcome to our presentation on Caesar's war with Pompey's sons, 46 to 45 BCE. This war marked the final phase of resistance against Julius Caesar's rule and solidified his control over Rome. Understanding this conflict is key to seeing how Caesar's rise to power set the stage for the events in Julius Caesar. After Julius Caesar's victory over Pompey at the Battle of Pharsalus in 48 BCE, Pompey fled to Egypt seeking refuge. However, Pharaoh Ptolemy XIII, hoping to gain Caesar's favour, had Pompey assassinated upon arrival. When Caesar reached Egypt, he was horrified by Pompey's murder and reportedly wept at the sight of his severed head. However, he quickly became involved in Egyptian politics, siding with Cleopatra VII in her struggle for power. With Caesar's support, Cleopatra emerged as the sole ruler of Egypt, ensuring a strong alliance between Rome and Egypt. Although Pompey was dead, his allies and supporters refused to surrender. Many of his loyalists regrouped in North Africa, gathering forces to continue the fight against Caesar. By 46 BCE, this faction had prepared for battle in what is now modern Tunisia. Caesar, determined to eliminate any remaining opposition, led his forces against them in the Battle of Thapsus. He won decisively, and in the aftermath, many of Pompey's top supporters, including the famous senator Cato the Younger, committed suicide rather than live under Caesar's rule. This battle was a crucial step in Caesar's path to absolute power. With North Africa secured, Caesar turned his attention to Spain, where Pompey's two sons, Gnaeus and Sextus Pompeius, had gathered another army. They were determined to avenge their father's death and reclaim Rome. In 45 BCE, Caesar led his legions to Spain for what would be the final battle of the civil war, the Battle of Munda. The battle was brutal, and for a time, the outcome was uncertain. However, Caesar's forces ultimately triumphed. Gnaeus Pompeius was killed, while Sextus Pompeius managed to escape but was no longer a significant threat to Caesar's rule. With all opposition crushed, Caesar returned to Rome in triumph. He held massive celebrations, including grand parades, feasts, and gladiatorial games, to solidify his popularity with the people. In 44 BCE, he was declared dictator for life, which alarmed many senators. His immense power, along with the fear that he sought to become a king, led directly to the conspiracy against him and his assassination on the Ides of March. Caesar's war with Pompey's sons was the final chapter in his long battle for dominance. It solidified his rule but also made him a target. The Senate feared that Rome was transitioning from a republic to a monarchy. These fears led to the assassination plot that unfolds in Julius Caesar. Understanding this war helps us see how the political and personal tensions in the play were shaped by real historical events. Thank you for following along with this presentation. Now that we've explored this conflict, we can better understand the forces driving the events in Julius Caesar.